Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we uncover what is really going on behind those corporate filings. And today it looks like our friends over at Moody National REIT the Sioux Incorporated are selling a hotel. Let's dive in and see what that means. If you like getting straightforward insights from these documents, hit subscribe, and we have a Discord community linked below to talk more about these filings. So what we have here is a current report on Form 8, which is basically a company's way of telling the second us investors about any really big news that isn't already regularly reported. Think of it as a heads up for major events. This particular report from Moody National REIT the Sioux Incorporated is all about them entering into a pretty important agreement. The main story here is that on the 24th of November 2025, some parts of Moody National REIT II, or the company as they call it, agreed to sell a hotel. They signed what is called an agreement of purchase and sale, which is exactly what it sounds like, a deal to buy and sell something, with a company called Farmington Hotel Partners, ILLC. This other company is not connected to Moody National REIT the Sioux, so it is an arm's length transaction. What exactly are they selling? Well, it is a hotel, specifically the one located at 4143 Governors Road in Austin, Texas. They are selling all their rights and ownership in this property, and for this they are getting $9,400,000. Now, this amount, the $9.4 million, might change a little due to some standard adjustments like credits or deductions that are typical in these kinds of real estate deals. But that is the headline number. When will this all be final? The sale is expected to wrap up by the 29th of December of this year, 2025. Of course, this depends on all the conditions in the sale agreement being met. It is possible, though, that they might agree to push that date back if both the company and the buyer agree. And here is a really important kicker, and I can't stress this enough. There is no guarantee that this sale will actually happen. Sometimes deals fall through for one reason or another, so while they've agreed to sell it for $9.4 million and have a target closing date, it might not go through as planned, or it might not go through at all. This is standard legal language to protect the company in case the deal tanks. They also mentioned that this is just a summary, and if you want all the nitty-gritty details, you'd have to read the full sale agreement itself, which they've attached as an exhibit to this report. For us, just knowing the main points is usually enough. Moving on to the exhibits, this is where they often attach the actual documents being reported. In this case, Exhibit 10.1 is the agreement of purchase and sale itself, detailing the transaction between Moody National Governors, Austin Holding LLC, Moody National Governors, Austin Manti LLC, which are likely the specific subsidiaries involved, and Farmington Hotel Partners, ILLC. Finally, the report is signed off on the 28th of November 2025, just a few days after the agreement was made, by Brett C. Moody, who is the Chief Executive Officer and President of Moody National REIT the Sioux Incorporated. This confirms the official filing of this significant event. So what does this all mean? This filing tells us that Moody National REIT the Sioux Incorporated is selling off an asset, a hotel in Austin, Texas, for $9.4 million. This could signal a few things. Maybe they are restructuring their portfolio, selling off properties that no longer fit their strategy or are not performing as well as they'd like. Or perhaps they need to raise cash for other investments or to pay down debt. $9.4 million is a decent chunk of change, and for REITs, which are real estate investment trusts, managing their property portfolio is key to their performance. Selling a property is a strategic move, and the success of this move will depend on what they do with the money and whether the sale actually goes through. We'll be watching to see if they reinvest this capital wisely or if this is a sign of broader challenges. It's a clear indication that they are actively managing their real estate holdings, which is a necessary part of running a REIT. Alright? That is our breakdown of Moody National REIT II's latest filing. What is your take on this hotel sale and what it might mean for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.